Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF. Visit with your local ag retailer about 0% financing on all BASF crop protection, seed treatment, and Zetavo brand soybeans, now through March 15th. Now let's take a look at some agricultural news. The Federal Communications Commission recently blacklisted all new foreign-made drones and components due to concerns that the foreign equipment is an unexpected risk to U.S. national security. Politico said the technology is on the communications covered list, barring foreign drone manufacturers from receiving the FCC's approval to sell new drone models for import or sale into the U.S. AgriPulse said the ban's timing hurts as many farmers are financially struggling because of high production costs, which makes the precision application of crop protection products and fertilizers especially important. Most precision agriculture is increasingly accomplished through using drones. Foreign manufactured drones represent a significant majority of the agricultural drone market, and sudden restrictions on their use without significant domestic alternatives would add new financial burdens on already overstressed farmers. The American Soybean Association said in a statement. The FCC said the ban won't ground the thousands of already deployed unmanned aircraft in the U.S. Also making headlines. As part of its commitment to expanding and diversifying global market opportunities for U.S. agriculture, the U.S. Department of Agriculture will host 6 international agribusiness trade missions in 2026. Boosting exports is critical to the success of the agricultural economy and the American economy as a whole, said Luke Lindberg, USDA Undersecretary for Trade and Foreign Agricultural Affairs. Each year, USDA's team of marketing and trade experts pinpoint new and growing global markets that offer top-notch prospects for U.S. exporters. He also said the agency is focusing its efforts on markets where USDA's trade expansion efforts have put America's farmers and ranchers on a more level playing field across the globe. The missions include Indonesia in February, the Philippines in April, Turkey in May, Australia and New Zealand in August, Saudi Arabia in September, and Vietnam in November. In the news as well, on Friday, November 22nd of 2025, Tyson Foods announced it will permanently close its beef processing facility in Lexington, Nebraska, effective on January 20th of 2026. The University of Nebraska-Lincoln said this is the first time that one of the big 4 meatpacking companies has permanently closed a major plant, and it will have substantial economic impact. After crunching the numbers, the estimated annual statewide economic impact of the Tyson plant closure, $3.283 billion. Including both direct and multiplier effects on the Nebraskan economy. Total labor income losses are projected to be $530.41 billion per year across just over 7,000 jobs that supported those workers in other sectors. The closure will also substantially reduce tax revenues. Annual losses in the state personal income tax revenue are estimated at $23.209 million. Nebraska state sales tax revenues are projected to decline by $10.16 billion per year. Rounding out the headlines, Ag Secretary Brooke Rawlings and the chairs and ranking members of the House and Senate Agriculture Committees will be featured speakers at the American Farm Bureau Convention. Secretary Rawlings will speak about the challenges and opportunities ahead for American agriculture during the closing general session on Monday, January 12th. The chair of the Senate Agriculture Committee, John Boozman, and ranking member Amy Klobuchar will be joined by the chair of the House Ag Committee, G.T. Thompson, and ranking member Angie Craig, on a panel to discuss their vision for the future of U.S. agriculture and their plans for 2026. The congressional panel will take place during the mid-general session on Sunday, January 11th. The Farm Bureau's 107th annual convention is on January 9th through the 14th of 2026 in Anaheim, California. The theme is Imagine, Grow, Lead. A full lineup of workshops will be offered in 4 tracks: public policy, rural development, member engagement, and consumer engagement. Now a look at the markets after this.
They didn't have skim milk for your coffee, so I just got formaldehyde.
Oh, isn't that stuff in floor cleaner?
Pizza's here. Would you like cheese on that? Or how about a Crowley?
Oh, no, that's in bug spray.
Hi there, would you like to sample our new scent? Diethylene glycol.
Isn't that the stuff in antifreeze?
You wouldn't want to eat it, drink it, or even smell it, but that's exactly what's in your vapes. If you vape, quit. If you don't vape, don't start. For help, go to odh.ohio.gov/novapes. A message from the Ohio Department of Health.
This market report is brought to you by Seed Consultants, simply better performance. Learn more online at seedconsultants.com. March corn closing in today down 1 3/4 at 440.5. May corn is down 2 1/4 at 448.5. July corn is down 2 1/2 at 454.5. January soybeans are down 3 1/4 at 1046 1/4. March soybeans down 1 1/4 at 1062 1/4. July wheat is down 3 1/4 at 534. September wheat is down 3 cents at 548.5. Now looking to livestock, December live cattle are up 227 at 231.17. February live cattle are up 150 at 230.47. February lean hogs are up 97 cents at 85.45. March feeder cattle are up 290 at 344.57, and April feeder cattle are up $3 at 343.42. Thanks for joining us. I'm Allison Kinney, and you're listening to the Ohio AgNet.